Hello everyone, today's video is about my fridge organization routine with some storage tips and ideas. So this is my fridge and you can see that I don't have the prettiest refrigerator, but one thing is for sure that it's very well organized and pretty from inside. It is really very small, just having two shelves in it. It's a basic entry level fridge that did not have a white or grey color option, and I cannot do anything about this loud maroon color. I also need to fix the door and ice buildup problem in my freezer, but that's okay for now. Let's get started with the tips that I want to share with you all. So the tip number one is to set your cleaning schedule. Plan your quick cleaning and deep cleaning routine. Also define the frequency when you want to do it. I just wipe down the fridge from inside and outside every 15 days as a part of my quick cleaning routine. And I also deep clean. I wash all the shelves thoroughly once in a while. On the cleaning day, if I fail, my fridge looks good and okay, then I shift the cleaning schedule to the next week. I also wash the vegetable bags and organizers if required. Tip number two is creating zones. Categorize the whole space into zones based on your requirement and adjust the shelves accordingly, such as create a section for dairy products, fruits, vegetables, meal preparation and leftover food, and also non-veg items. This will help everyone in the family to place and find the items they need. Tip number three is to plan the stock in advance. If you do the mindful meal planning, then you already have the list of items ready with you that you need the entire week. This way, you also ensure that you are consuming healthy food. We get the veggies once in a week, and that really saves us a lot of time. And we bulk buy onion, potato, and garlic for 2 weeks. Fruits are a part of our daily diet, so we get that 2 or 3 times a week along with our milk packets. Another important tip is to have dedicated containers for storage. The maximum capacity in my fridge is occupied by dairy products, veggies, and very little leftover food. So I decided to go with small and stackable containers and keep them dedicated to the fridge storage only. You can also go with the glass containers too. As of now, I can only imagine getting late to the office, cooking at a high speed mode, and then breaking these glass containers. So I'm good and safe with steel ones. I have this glass jug for boiled milk. It gets consumed within a few hours, so keeping on the door shelf is okay, where cooling is relatively less. We also make fresh dough for rotis, so if once in a while needed to store the leftover, this smaller one is good enough. Another one is used for storing chutney or any other kind of paste. I have these small and big containers for solid food like rice, roti, or any dry sabji. It's not good for liquid items, so I have another two for dals and curries. Now, the next tip is to always label your zones and containers. I think this is the most ignored but the most helpful tip, I must say. Defining a dedicated container and labeling makes it easier to look for things and organize back. And there are higher chances that your family members will also keep the items on the designated place. So the tip number six is use of organizer. Group the items and place them in different organizers for better accessibility. What and how much you can store all depends on the size of your fridge. I put milk packets in this acrylic tray. The new ones go back in the row and the older ones is consumed first. A similar one is for buttermilk, curd and paneer. Organizers like this can be helpful for storing bottles and sauces, and if you store masala, so something like this can be a good option. I also have these handle baskets. So it can be used for storing sauces, masalas or vegetables. I use this one for keeping salad items, capsicum, tomatoes and other stuffs. The one I have is specifically for ginger, lemon, green chili and soft herbs like coriander, curry leaves and pudina. And in this, you can also use vegetable net as divider in the basket, and Ziploc bags are the good choice for soft herbs. So this is so convenient that I have to get the single basket out every time I want to use it, take the required items out and put it back. For all the vegetables, I have this kind of cloth carry bag. You will find a similar product online with vegetable print on it, and it will cost you around, I think, 600 to 700 rupees, which is way too high. I got this kind of carry bag from DMart. You can also get it from any grocery mart near you. It will just cost you around like 10 or 20 rupees each. So these are just dedicated to keeping vegetables. You can also keep the vegetables in the vegetable net. I don't like shelf liners, so I didn't get it. In case you want to buy it, go for white, off-white or any cream color. So as dark colors make the space look very small, and it also blocks the visibility for the lower shelves. Moving on to the next step that suggests the best way to organize. Group the items, keep it together and make use of the side space. Place the items where they are visible so that you don't forget they are there. Items that are not required frequently can rest at the back. Don't overstuff the fridge and try to keep minimum things. Create a system that lasts for long, so keep most used items easily accessible. Always set the temperature controls to the correct settings. Next one is to utilize the fridge top. An empty fridge top cannot be a reality, so to avoid overloading, define what you want to use this space for. I keep fruits here to kill out of sight and out of mind theory. I have two dedicated baskets here, one for bananas and that we eat daily for breakfast, and the second one for other fruits. It's easier to pick up from here and eat throughout the day. I also have done a video on 5 functional ideas to decor a fridge top. If you're interested to check it out, I will also add the video link in the description box below. So the last tip is to look for ways to create an additional storage space. Recently, I have started using this bottom drawer for keeping onion, garlic and potatoes, and I'm so happy about it as it's a hidden storage. This space is good enough for keeping 2 kg onion and potato and almost 500 grams of garlic. And another product I would like to recommend is the fridge top cover with pockets. A good print can make the whole space look really good, and these pockets will give you an additional storage space. You can keep here your kitchen wallet, your vegetable nets, meal planning supplies, medicines, bills, or your gas diary, etc. As now we are done with the organization process, let me give you a quick tour of my fully stocked fridge and how I have organized it currently. I will also go ahead and tell you what I don't keep in my fridge. So here's a peek into my yes and no items based on my lifestyle. Lastly, I would like to leave you with the thought that it is so important to organize and be aware of what's in your fridge so as to save food wastage, time, money and cooking efforts. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. Please hit the like button and subscribe for more such videos. Thanks for watching.